108. Be peaceful. A mental peace with self-control is the best of all matters. Be interested for the job which will give you mental peace and acquire it boldly. Remove unhappiness, wants, dishonesty and negative attitudes by your thoughts and acts and gradually proceed towards tranquility. All the rules in administration are not negative or bad. Sometimes it makes a life perfectly peaceful, for example, perseverance. Bad habits keep a man away from this type of tranquility. Tranquility comes through removing indifferent attitude. A pure personality comes within a person for a while and between his life and death. And it is flourished for a while. It does not remain the same due to consequence effects. We are leading our lives with ignorance and illiteracy. A man gets a full-fledged tranquility when he becomes mentally great. A man's personality depends on his egoism or pridelessness. Obtain tranquility removing such ignorance which is a product of prejudice. When your partial personality and overall personality will aim at welfare, tranquility will come through the development of your personality as free from prejudices, tolerant and neutral. Egoism comes from ignorance, which is the main obstacle for tranquility. Prejudice due to ignorance is the cause of egoism. A dead body is free from egoism and pride. A man attains mental peace by using one's own sense. A man's activities which are full of strength, courage, unselfish work, a neutral and relative knowledge bring him mental peace. Positive will cause satisfaction and action brings mental peace. A simple livelihood less demand, neutral and great objective efforts free from self-interest and working for mankind make a man's life easy and simple and gives him tranquility. If you acquire all the matters equally and neutrally, your mind and thoughts will remain free from worries and be peaceful. Limited fooding, enjoying sexual affairs, maintain the rules for menstrual period, satisfaction through sense orgasms, observation of one's own and others' activities and remaining neutral and self-control bring tranquility. If you don't keep grudge in your mind, you will attain tranquility. You must accept what you have. As 7 rays of colors make a white color. When the flow of mind is not divided into many branches and mixes with the nature fully adjusted, only then a peaceful mental state is created. A man selects the way of his peace according to his nature. Always fill up your mind with spiritual, neutral and positive attitudes. Peace will surely come to you. All the external stimulants ruin. Only the mental relations remain, and cover it with peace regularly. A man who is having spiritual knowledge and having a good balance between his body and mind, lives happily and peacefully. Be interested to live peacefully and honestly with all. A good sense brings peace. Lead a life with peace and gravity. An intelligent man accepts temporary suffering for the sake of permanent peace. There are 2 ways of peace, that is death and liberty, are fighting for establishing rights. A man becomes peaceful when he finds no obstacle against his interest. When everything remains well, life becomes comfortable and mind also becomes cheerful. Those who are indigent and courteous always lead a peaceful life. We search for peace in many ways through our usual behavior. When a man can become close to a woman in his mature age and his power of reproduction is successfully completed, he attains full-fledgedness in the last stage of his life. Mental peace is the root of all happiness. Peace comes in a man's life when he can make adjustment among his different contrasting mental tendencies. Peace means coexistence with all creatures in all situations. The only precondition for establishing peace in the world is not to have any ideology and to leave it if it is there. The whole creatures are the members of a single family, and peace can be established in the world only by performing equity among all. There is no other way. Some ideologists think of establishing social, national, international peace by force, threatening, terrorism and killing, which can be compared with the peace of a grave. Only the arms can't maintain peace. People should also be peace-loving. He can discuss about peace who is ready to sacrifice. Peace is established through a treaty. Nature is to be used, maintained and cared properly. This is the rule of the worldwide peace. Therefore, it is concluded that all the citizens of the world are having the same and identical religion. Process of peace is the motto of all religions. Having a mental concentration and neglect state, sexual tendency remains suppressed and raises mental peace. Faith, sleep, music and laugh make a life easy. A man cannot change his feelings quickly, but activities can be converted into positive ones. Those who are confident, self-dependent, self-sufficient, active, considerate, courageous and powerful, lead their life happily, richly and peacefully. Carelessness in words and actions, tendency of self-deceit, self-deprivation, self-centeredness, baseless fear, tendency of making chaos, negative activities against oneself, following wrong ideologies, tendency of luxury, tendency of leading life workless are the enemies of peace. Honesty, wisdom, good manner, satisfying others, doing duties properly, serving mankind, love, prayer, etc. are the friends of peace. Forgiveness, sympathy, affection, regardful love, etc. bring peace in this world and makes people mentally specialized. Illusion, shamelessness, lack of mental warmth, offensiveness, greed, envy, egoism, faulty character, wrong notion, laziness, excessive sleep, not maintaining health properly are the obstacles against mental peace. Regardfulness, memory, shame, mental warmth, greedlessness, perfectness of character, following a middle path, remaining physically and mentally pure, light, gentle, active, qualified and firmness make a man peaceful. Proper speech, work, livelihood, mercy, delight bring peace in a man's heart. When a pious man attains his objectives and regains his memory, he becomes physically and mentally peaceful, attains mental concentration, and his negligence is watered by his memory. The motto of life is to establish and expand peace in the world. Our eating and drinking, putting our dresses, living, acquiring knowledge, maintaining physical and mental health, and above all profession, that is livelihood, and all other activities up to going to our bed should be aimed at peace. Coexistence of sense organs and intelligence physically and mentally, is the peace. Our ultimate goal is to bring real peace of our minds. A worry-free state of mind is the state of the real happiness and peace. Religion teaches us to remain free from all anxieties. A peaceful life may also remain in poverty. If you work for establishing peace attractively and actively, you will surely succeed. If you keep on doing your religious and other activities with courage and strong determination, and not bothering consent or disagreement of anybody, and not with an intention of your personal benefit but for establishing peace, success and peace will surely come to you. Result of peace and discipline is wide, as such great austerity is required for that. Before going to bed at night, you should analyze all your activities of the day and should be determined for leaving the evil deeds and accept the good deeds as the factors of establishing peace. Peace is found in voluntary self-control, that is, refraining from making any desire. Sitting is better than standing, lying is better than sitting, sleeping is better than sleeplessness, and life is better than death. Less facilities but more peace is better than more facilities but a panicky situation. Taking food in a safe and secured environment is much tasteful. Good health and security are the best blessing of Allah after the religion Islam. If you depend on religion fully, you can get peace. Real peace and salvation of mankind lie in only religion and spiritualism. Allah has prescribed for book knowledge along with practical knowledge for the mankind's contentment, satisfaction and peace. Know God, you will get peace. Everybody should carry out his social duties, protect the oppressed people and protect positive religious liberty of all. Physical and mental peace can be attained by universal brotherhood, equally in self-control. Peace may come to a man's mind by his field works, on his way, while he is in a market, through a material, through his various activities, thoughts and social walks. Remain free from selfishness in your words and deeds, thus you will get peace. Everything, you like it or not, is allotted to you from Allah. A man who can accept his good luck warmly but can't accept his bad luck normally is not a real lover of Allah. Earning honestly, remaining satisfied with a little, and patience are the preconditions for peace. Being patient in all circumstances and greedlessness towards material gains bring wideness in a man's mind and give him a permanent mental relaxation. Be interested for peace and then you will be happy. Leave anger and anxieties and be courteous and kind, only then you will get mental pleasure. Mental disturbance remains away from him who can control his anger or can control it when necessary. If you want to live in peace, you are to take cooperation from your neighbors. We should learn how to maintain peaceful coexistence. The pleasant beauty of nature in the morning is the best natural ointment for a restless mind. Calmness makes an environment clean. Silence means to come back to the starting point. Silence makes everything pure. Try to make your life calm and glorified. You can attain unlimited satisfaction in peace if you don't have an intention of depriving or betray anybody. Peace starts there where high ambition ends. Success of moral qualities lies in attaining the real peace, as success of a tree lies in growing fruits. The way to attain the ultimate peace is to lead an honest life all along. A miscreant can never feel mental peace. An envious and greedy man can never get peace. A man can't find out peace with help of his body and rights, but it can be attained by honesty and wisdom. Set the goal of your life and beautify your conduct, which will fetch peace in your life. There is nothing more precious than mental peace. A man becomes the owner of different assets. Among those money, ornaments, livestock, etc. all are included. But when a man becomes mentally satisfied, his all other assets seem to be valueless. Those assets have no more values.